8. The work of faith. Too often men wrongly divide God's words to give a false emphasis. James 2:26 speaks bluntly against this when it declares, quote, "Faith without works is dead," end quote. Paul in 1 Thessalonians 1:3 speaks of the unity of the godly life when he thanks God for the Thessalonian believers, quote, "Work of faith and labour of love and patience of hope in our Lord Jesus Christ in the sight of God and our Father," end quote. Paul speaks more than once about faith, hope, and love. Here the order is reversed, and hope is given the final place. By the, quote, "work of faith," end quote, Paul means hard work, unselfish, self-giving work for the Lord and for his people. Churchmen nowadays separate faith and works far too much. Paul makes clear that true faith works to obey God's mandates and word. True faith manifests itself in godly works. Faith not only changes our hearts, but our works also. The, quote, "labour of love," end quote, means the sweaty dedication to work which a man makes to provide for his family under the most difficult circumstances. We are summoned to give the same dedicated labour to the Lord and his work. Like Christ's love for us, which he showed by his crucifixion, our love must manifest labour, work above and beyond the call of duty. Paul's third point is the, quote, "patience of hope," end quote. The word translated as, quote, "patience," end quote, has also the meaning of steadfastness, that is, persistent action because of our hope, no matter what difficulties there may be. The focus of our faith, love, and hope, and our labours in these things, is Jesus Christ. We now face a more troubled and failing world than the early church faced before the fall of Rome. The whole world is in deep economic distress and facing its greatest economic disaster. The political scene everywhere is an ugly one, with humanistic statism in power and hostile to the Lord. This, however, is not a time for despair. Instead, it is time for us to work in faith, love, and hope, in the confidence of our Lord's assured victory.